Oh, look, the jerk.
A true disaster. There is no pleasing anyone after this.
What is this, actually? Go to the Viscount's Keep to speak with him about an urgent personal matter. And with the streets now safe from the Kirkwall killer, all attention is focusing on... Oh, it's the Kirkwall killer thing. Ah, yeah, don't worry about that. It's totally fine.
You're looking well, Sirrah.
Thank you. You're very kind. I think I remember... Yeah, we opened that chest a while back. So, have a chat with the Viscount.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Khun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sirrah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sirrah Hawke.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
His idealism. What does he think the Khun is? We're going to read about the Khun in a little bit. But the Khun is as opposed to idealism as it gets. It's pragmatism. Well, in a way, pragmatism specifically. But more than anything, it's the giving up of the self for the greater unity of the Qunari. And that's what it has all manner of implications and all manner of metaphors towards real life as well. But it's as opposed to idealism as it gets. His son is a little bit of an idealist in the sense that the politically dangerous here, the word is very interesting, the politically dangerous here is juxtaposed, or rather opposed, to how his son sees the world, which does mean that he is idealist rather than pragmatist, because somebody who would, sacrifice one's ideals for the politically advantageous is somebody who's a little bit more pragmatic. Being idealistic requires one to be less pragmatic in a way. Not all the time, but it does depend on your ideals, obviously. But, yeah.
Dragging your boy out of the compound won't help matters.
I cannot leave him there. I hope you can convince the Arishok that this will only inflame the situation.
He hasn't been quick to see reason to this point.
It is a hope. I am still allowed that at least.
Allowed hope, I suppose. So, look at that line. There's no chaos in the world, only complexity. Complexity. That's like... That's the thing used against idealist people. If you want to argue against idealist people, because idealism... idealism is basically the prioritization of an idea above everything else. And if you want to argue against an idealist stance, you use an argument, an appeal to complexity. Unless you're just arguing a different ideal, which is also possible, I suppose. But that's usually less... Well, it's not necessarily less useful, but anyway, knowledge of the complex is wisdom. Again, wisdom above idealism. From wisdom of the world comes wisdom of the self. Mastery of the self is mastery of the world. Loss of the self is loss of the suffering. There's not a whole lot about the Kun here. But there is the appeal to complexity, which is basically how I see it in regards to it being sort of against idealism. Let's pay attention to the Kunari's...
Good day, Sarah.
Yes. To the Kunari's lines and see if they are idealist in nature. Because I don't believe they are. I was ambushed? Ow! I stepped on something. Don't let them reach the compound. There's that word again. Who are these people? They're just thugs. Oh, invisible wall? I'm looking for traps here, if you don't mind. Kunari compound. Okay. Oh, you're in the perfect place here. And now... And then... And then... And then... Brilliant.
I only have a little left.
Don't worry, you don't need any left. 350 experience. Thug leader. Cowl of the Overseer. That looks incredible. It is. It is pretty good. It is basically... Oh, also the gloves of the Overseer. Those don't look as good. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. I'll go with that. But let's send Isabella first. What? Oh, look at that. There's 2 quest markers.
So was that Anti-Canary, Anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
Oh, this is an exit. Kunari compound. All of them connect to the same area. I see. And we're here immediately. Isabella, you're probably... Can you come with us, Isabella? Let's find out.
You just go ahead. I have to pamper a kitty.
Yeah. We're gonna need to grab... Carver. He comes with us, right? He needs a level up as well.
Enter if you must.
He does come with us. Let's level him up. He has maximum cunning. He's pretty strong on dexterity. Good abilities there. And no weapons, because he doesn't use them. I guess he doesn't need an upgrade then.
So, hope the Arashok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
What? Yeah.
What do you want, human?
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
Are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
Converting the Viscount's son? His opposition will have a field day.
And?
The enemy of your enemy should be your friend?
I don't fear the whole of them together. And it is not my role to reject the free choice of Vidathari. The son responded to his own demand of the Qun. He is neither my slave nor my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
Respecting the free choice of somebody. And I'm not saying that idealist people don't respect the free choices of people. I'm just saying that if you're an idealist, you're going to be more necessarily opposed to people who do choices that you don't agree with. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Very non-idealist kind of stance. Which again, I'm not saying anything wrong. Anything. I'm not arguing against that. I'm just or against idealism in general. It's just saying they're not portrayed as idealists. That line is baffling because it's like he's joining an anarcho-syndicalist commune and just being like, I give up on all my material possessions or something. I don't know. That would be an idealist stance. But no, he's literally joining the fascists.
That seems strange.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
I doubt he'd involve the Chantry in such a personal matter.
No, but we know who would. Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
I've had about enough of Patrice. Several times over.
A threat against Vidithari can have only one answer. I will suffer only one outcome. I will be watching, Hawk. The demand of the Qun is clear.
Seamus was lured to the Chantry. Go there at night to check on him. Let's go.
Serah Hawke, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself, a crime with no excuse. Your Qunari masters will finally answer.
What's this girl's game? Her character doesn't make any sense. If you go against the Qunari, her character makes literally zero sense. Which is incidentally why I said that I'm done with her. It's because I don't... Why is she trying to pin it on me?
You've been a headache. But to outright kill someone? That's new for you.
He deliberately denied the Maker. How many would follow if he went unpunished? And yet, even this sympathizer will inspire vengeance when his brutal murder is exposed.
You won't get the Qunari ousted. You'll get a slaughter. On both sides.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die!
This life and next. That is not, I'm afraid, proper English. Did he actually die, by the way? Did she kill him? Oh, I'm gonna read the book here. Chapter 3. It is said that at the Battle of Valyrian Fields... Unfortunately, we'll never know what it said, because yeah, those are okay. We learned a lot about the Chantry in the first game. I know enough to make my own opinion. And the lore is freely available to anybody interested in that. I choose not to read that for the pacing. Pacing is really important. And I miss Carver. He's just so much more stable than Isabella. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Did you not... Why didn't you do the thing that I told you to do? Everybody burns. It'd be kind of fun if the candles all died or something. And you're dead. From a meteor to the face. That'll do it. That's a kill, I think. And that is a kill.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
The young mother arranged all of it.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the Divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them.
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
It's a ruse, Your Grace. Seamus was killed to set people against the Qunari.
This is no longer a matter of heathens squatting in the docks. People are leaving us to join them.
And we must pray for them like any other.
They deny the Maker.
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sirrah Hawke, you stand with the captain of the guard? The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric? Grand Cleric?
Bows don't make that sound, by the way.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
Curious. So she was killed or condemned not because she diminished the Chantry,
My son,
but because she was the Chantry siding with the Qunari.
murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
The Arishok is still here, Excellency. You must be ready to stand up to him.
I cannot. I have already failed where it mattered most. Please. Hawke. Leave me.
Demands of the Qun. There is someone waiting at the mansion with important news. I say.
This won't exactly ease tensions. The Viscount's son and Qunari aggression, even if justified, it won't end. Hawke, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home very soon.
Let's go there. I think it's right next door.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
What is it now, you two?
Hawke. The Arishok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
I'm going to die. I really think it's Avelin's character being portrayed as stereotypical against Isabella. And that's an interesting example there. If Isabella was portrayed herself as being stereotypical, she would say, "I'm pregnant," or something like that. Because that's the, the stereotypical sort of thing. But no, she just says a silly thing because she's more or less silly half the time.
Hold on. What's this about?
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him? Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son, yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know. It's written in a foreign tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
Who should I choose? I think I'll go with Isabella.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawke. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a Lowtown foundry.
The foundry.
Are you sure about this? The champion was asked to go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawke short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawke that much.
I think that sequence where Varric talks to the Inquisitor, I don't remember her stance. I think that sequence would make more sense if we had started the game by knowing what Hawke is wanted for. Because this way is just a gimmicky thing. Just a funny thing where Varric is telling our story. And that's it. But if we had something...
Good to see you again, Messiah. If you need me for anything, by all means, let me know.
Of course. If we had something hanging over our heads for the whole game. Like, imagine she had she had turned into a dragon or something. And she was wanted because she turned into a dragon. It would be like seeing the whole adventure through the lens of somebody who is accused of turning into a dragon. Or whatever. I'm just, coming up with it on the spot. It's not a particularly good thing, but still. I have no idea what she thinks of Hawke. And as such, that those little things rarely matter. Let's see if we have anything here. No, not really. So I guess we're going out. I'll see you guys later. Let's start... No, we're gonna need to take Isabella. I was gonna say let's start taking Varric with us, but no. Varric is better, I feel, than Isabella as a party member. But we're doing Isabella's quest. That shield just looks so regal.
Free drinks for the guards, but accept and you wake up in the alley.
Is this the alley that you're referring to?
You here to get rid of poor Marco?
What?
Leave it to me.
Is that the dead body? What is that? I'm not sure what we're doing here. First off, where is the guy that we talked to? Secondly, why is he poor? Thirdly, all of these people die. Also, fourthly, why do they have dogs that whine? Well, they don't whine anymore. Oh, freaking hell. Just kill the dogs already. Just... Oh no, there's dogs all over the place. And they're gonna whine all over the place as well. Okay, things are not necessarily looking too amazing. A little bit of that. Let me bring you up here. Hello. I have fireballs. Do you like them? They project you backwards. They're really annoying. Fireballs are. Oh, petrify. You need to be a little bit petrified. There you go. No more annoying for you. Or for me, rather. Will I be able to do this? Potentially. Yes, I will. I froze the dog. I am also taking catastrophic amounts of damage. Down you go. And down you go as well. And you. At least there are no more dogs. Okay, what's this all about? I don't know. There's a side quest here.
I wish we could do without places like this. I really do.
I mean, you could, if you stopped having an apartheid state. That would be, you know, that'd be a thing. Then you wouldn't need to have people literally apart. You know? Either way, dispose of the body. Oh, this is the fixer side quest. I see. It's this one over here. Not that one. This one. The dead body in Lowtown was disposed. Someone wants dead bodies removed. Well, that worked out. The Book of Sharton. Fenris might be interested in Sharton's tome. See him at his Hightown mansion. Why didn't I have that quest before? It literally was not there. I only had 2 main plots and 2 side quests. I think the journal is having throwing a tantrum here.